Love the fan base, man. Go Birds.
Thank you. AJ, 6 straight games, over 125 yards. Simple question. Why can't anybody stop you?
I don't want to say that, man, but I'm extremely blessed. God has been working overtime, been blessing me overtime, man. And I'm just trying to take advantage of every single opportunity, enjoy the game, and have fun. And that's what I've been doing. My teammates been pushing me each and every day in practice. We've been challenging each other, man. And most importantly, man, we get these wins. So
I know the win is important to you. You also grabbed 2 touchdowns in this game. You and Jalen have such great chemistry. You were great last year. How has that improved this season?
we're still challenging each other. We're still having them long talks, the uncomfortable talks, and still challenging each other to be great each and every day. And I think that's what it is. We come into work and we're striving to be great. That's what it is.
All right, you guys improved to 7-1 on the season. What have you learned about this team?
Just the resiliency, just to keep fighting. We didn't start off too hot, but we kept fighting and we came back and we got the dub. We got to clean up a lot of stuff. We're a much better team than we showed today. Yeah.
The ever humble AJ Brown. Thank you, AJ.
Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations on this win, Jalen. Another come from behind win, overcoming those turnovers. How have you guys just been so resilient? How do we see that here today?
I think it's a different level of belief. Obviously, a lot of things to clean up, and I think that's the most challenging thing there, the most promising thing as well. So there's a lot to learn from. I'm as hungry as ever. I know this team is hungry to continue to master the details and tweak the details. We just need to continue to grow as a team. That's a great team right there. They fought their ass off. You got to continue to grow.
The connection with you and AJ is just undeniable. He's playing at a historic level right now. For you, just where is that connection and that trust?
That's been one of my best friends since college. We did a lot of work together for a long time. Not knowing we'd have this opportunity to play together, and now we're 2 years in, we're having a blast, and we're winning.
4 TDs for you on it's only the second time in your career. You said you guys are a work in progress. How is this taking that next step?
We just need to take it day by day. Obviously, we got to do a better job in certain situations of the game. Made it closer than what it needed to be, but again, I have a lot of respect for that team, that defense, and those coaches. But it's all about controlling the things we can. So if we can do that, pretty good.
Congratulations, Jay. Thanks for the time.
That was tough. That was tough, but I did feel like there was a lot of belief on this team. A ton, right? We just stayed with it. We just kept going, right? And somehow got ourselves to a 14-point lead at the end of the game, right? Defense, way to step up in the second half. That turnover was huge. The first half didn't go the way we wanted it offensively or defensively. It didn't go the way we wanted it. But that's dog mentality, right? That's believing. The toughest thing about this league, in my opinion, one of the toughest things about this league, in my opinion, is coming in every day with the same mentality every day. That takes mental toughness, but that's what's necessary, right? That daily climb is make sure that our process is right so we put ourselves in position to go 1-0 this week.
Was today one of those games where you just had to keep grinding no matter what the circumstances were?
Yeah, absolutely. And one of our main things was belief. And honestly, I take this game kind of personal. Didn't get a lot of my job done today, but at the end of the day, you got to go back and fix your mistakes, but a win's a win. I believe now everybody else around me, on offense and defense, got the job done, so that's all that matters.
Why do you take this personally?
Because I felt like I didn't get my job done. It could have been a lot cleaner on the back end, but you know, it's one of those things. We'll take responsibility in it and fix the mistakes.
Where did you find the resolve to get the interception in the fourth quarter?
Like I said, belief. Kind of played with my eyes, and then had everybody on the sideline kind of believe, tell me, just shake everything off. You know, just go back out there and just play.
They hadn't made many mistakes up until that point. Was it one of those moments where you're kind of just waiting for one and hoping to make most of it?
Yeah, we were just waiting to, just capitalize on that opportunity, and the opportunity came, and you got to make a play on the ball. Especially at that crucial point in the game.
Could you walk us through that play?
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I was just reading his eyes. I saw that he was just looking backside pretty hard, and I was just said, we got to make a play. So I tried it, and luckily it came up pretty good. So.
Do you feel any sense of redemption to make a play like that after you said,
Yeah, for sure. It's one of those bring back a little confidence. But at the end of the day, I think about my mistakes more than anything else.
So many moving pieces there in the secondary. Kevin, Sidney playing the slot. What was it like getting everyone?
It was great. During the week we communicated really good. Like I said, it's one of those things that, it's going to come in time, but I feel like it's going to come a lot faster than we expect. So.
What were the plays you're on?
You can pull them up. You can pull everything up pretty much. The touchdown I got scored on, wrong leverage. Just not playing with good eyes, pretty much the whole time. So it's just one of those things that I got to fix when I get back. So.
They talk about how defensive backs have that short memory.
Right, yeah. It's tough. That's what the league is. And, KB, I'm glad I have him. He has my back, and he said, look, just shake it off. That's what happens. The league is one of those things that you can get exposed sometimes, and you just got to shake it off. So.
It wasn't pretty. The whole first half we're going, kind of what's going on, and made some plays there towards the end of the first half, and then really, made some important catches when we needed to. So hats off to the receiving corps, man. They really saved us and did a great job.
It's a slap Joe about
What kind of things were being said, on the sideline after you guys turned it over?
Nothing out of the usual. We go back and as O-line, we're looking to, did they do anything different in the run game with their backers? Did they do anything stunt-wise as far as pass rushing? So nothing really changed from our approach, except, obviously, we know we can't turn over the ball. But we battled. Just what I said, we battled today. So.
Sloppy Joe's don't seem like such a bad thing.
No. Sometimes you got to force feed yourself that, and that's what we did. So it was, it was just one of those grindy games. Every time we played them, it's been really competitive.
Man, what's the secret to your guys' 2-minute offense at the end of the half? It seems like every
I don't know. It seems like when we get some pressure on us, we play a little bit better. But we work on the 2-minute a lot.
What were your first impressions of Kevin Byard out there?
Great, man. Flying around, playing fast, smart player, man. He learned our defense in a matter of days, 3 days. So, man, he's a bright dude, man. He helped the defense definitely because, great veteran presence back there. Did a great job, man, filling in. Of course, it's only going to get better from here on out. Now he get a whole another week of us learning the defense. And I'm just really looking forward to him, man, at excel in our defense because he's one of the type of players that can do amazing things.
After Reed's pick, he said he has to do the read. How would you describe the read?
That's amazing, you know what I'm saying? I know you see the day. It's real lit now. You get it live. He taught me how to do it, you know what I'm saying? He might mess around and let me get a horse just for what I'll read. I might get a horse because that's basically what you ride a horse and you whip it horse. But I know how to do it real good. I can't do it right now. I'm a little sore.
How happy were you for him? Just he's been struggling a little bit and then to come through like that.
It's big, man. I'm always happy for him, man. Reed made a big time play in a big time moment. We need to stop. We need to turn over, man. That's what we got to do better is take care of the ball and taking the ball away. So that's our job, man. We got to be better with that. I know we got 2 4th down conversion stops, but we need to turn the ball over because I see our offense is putting up 38 points. with not turning the ball over down there. So yeah, we got to turn the ball over, man, because we could be scoring 50. So we got to do better on the defensive side.
So along those lines, what is it about Hassan that it seems like he kind of closes games?
Say again?
What is it about Hassan that it seems like he kind of closes games?
Because there could be a time that he gonna get his one-on-one rush. During the whole game process, definitely when we up, guys can't just chip and do that. They trying to get guys out to get the receiver going. So now they can put him on the island, and when we put the guys on the island with Hassan, it gets real ugly. It gets to a strip sack most of the time. So he's pretty good at what he does. Damn good, really, at what he does. And he need to continue to keep rushing the quarterback.
So he hasn't taken it to another level in the 2 years since you've seen him?
Well, definitely. I mean, you talk about coming from Tennessee, more of a run-first offense. Obviously coming here, getting a lot more targets. So I said he was putting up those numbers in Tennessee, just wasn't having the amount of targets. So now he's getting those targets. So obviously his stats are just increased.
How do you feel out there?
Oh, I felt good. Obviously I felt like I did some good. Obviously some things I can improve on. But that was kind of expected for me. You're going to do some good and do some things that you got to work on. But overall, I feel like just my communication and things like that, obviously trying to learn a whole new playbook, I think I did pretty good on that part.
What you guys do so differently? You guys came out look like you guys snapped and had a different game plan and came out in the second half and stopped the power with the short passes. What you guys do differently?
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, they was doing a lot of quick game stuff. But, obviously I just got here this week. But the way that game ended, I would never apologize, and I think we should never apologize for winning this league. It's very hard to do. But as a secondary back seven, we have to be better, 100%. I don't think we were clean enough on the details. 17 dropped a couple passes on some crucial situations. I just felt like we weren't executing those crucial situations. Obviously, the pick that Reed got kind of changed the game for us. But for the most part, I don't think we were clean enough. And that's myself included, you know what I mean? That's me as a leader, it's myself included. But we have to be better if we want to make sure that, we're going to take this journey all the way to where we want to go. We have to be clean on the back end.
You mentioned Reed. What would it mean for him to get the interception off the struggles that he was having during the
game? It was huge. And I told him on the sideline, when we were sitting down, I was like, hey, that's how you bounce back from a play. I said, this is the way this league goes. Sometimes you're going to have some bad plays, but you have to stay in it. Don't sit on the sideline with your head down, kind of thinking about it. You have to flush it and go play the next play. And, that's a prime example of somebody making a bounce back play because he's staying in it. He's not, feeling sorry for himself.
He mentioned you specifically, when he was struggling, that you told him to kind of shake it off. Why in that moment did you feel like you needed to tell him that?
I mean, I just had experience with it. You know what I'm saying? I've never played a perfect game since I've been in this league. Nobody's going to ever play a perfect game. So, you're going to give us some plays here and there. You obviously don't want them to continue to snowball. But at the end of the day, I mean, we need them. You know what I'm saying? You're going to play every snap. So if you're going to continue to go out there, you have to flush every single play. A bad play, good play, or whatever, just flush it and move on to the next play. And that's what he did.
You mentioned yourself as a leader. How do you kind of go about being a leader midstream when you join a team?
I mean, honestly, first couple of days kind of feeling, myself out, but just kind of understanding, there's a certain standard that we need to have as DBs, period. And I think that we didn't live up to that standard today, honestly. We won. It's great that we won. I'm happy that we won. But I just think as a whole, and that's something we're going to talk about this week, we have to practice harder. We have to meet better. We have to do all those things to make sure that we're giving ourselves a great chance to win games.
Kevin, as someone coming in from the outside, how would you describe the mood when you guys got down 10 points there in the first half?
It was, it was still a lot of belief. Obviously, we was going on the sideline trying to fix some things, but there was always belief that we were going to eventually win the ball game. So, just like you said, just flushing the play, flushing that drive. Hey, whatever happens has already happened. We have to go on to the next drive and try to get a stop.
Who do you think some of the issues were, in the secondary, what you saw?
Like I said, I think it's just being more detailed on some of the things, the calls that were being made as far as the defense coordinators being made. I just think we should be a lot more clean on that. Some man-to-man stuff. Like I said, myself included, I'm not exempt from any of this. Like I said, but that's one thing we're going to make sure that, we're going to watch the film on Monday. We're going to be very crucial ourselves. We're going to keep 100 in the room and say that this is not good enough. And that's the only way that you can get better. You have to be, have to be real with yourself and watch the film and just, like you said, meet better, practice better, all those good things.
I mean, obviously, this is your first game and stuff, so, with the Eagles, so, you would think, some of that would be excusable,
What do you mean excusable?
New team, first game and everything.
Nah. We're professional football players. You know what I mean? You're supposed to make the hard look easy. So just because I came here on a Tuesday and practice the next day doesn't make me exempt from you know, not going out there and putting out a good product. That's just what it is. Like, nobody's going to feel sorry for us or nothing like that. Like I said, it's great that we got to win for sure. You know, you always want to be able to watch the film and make those corrections when you win. It'd have been a terrible feeling if we lost the game. So, yeah, we're not going to have any excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there needs to be a standard for all of us. You know what I mean? Like I said, offense, defense, special teams needs to be a standard. And I think, like, as we watch the film, we have to say, had we live up to the standard or did we not?
When you get here, how do you feel your place in the locker room? Like, how do you feel that out? Like, what your role is going to be?
I mean, we have great leadership on this team. You know, I'm not about to overstep anybody, you know, boundaries or anything like that. Like I said, I'm just going to try to do what I need to do and try to, you know, pretty much feel, you know, where needed as far as leadership. If that needs to be speaking to a guy like Reed on the sideline, then that's what I would do. But, you know, obviously as I get more comfortable, I'll be more vocal for sure.
This is like at least the third game that you've had a sack really late in the game to kind of close it out. Maybe 4, I don't remember exactly, but we don't think like of, you know, a clutch team. We think like a clutch team being like quarterbacks, but I feel like you're kind of that edge rusher position.
Man, you said it, not me. Nah, man, I just go out there and I try to play ball until it's all zeros on the clock in the fourth quarter at the end of the day. Just extremely blessed at the end of the day to be trying to be able to make those plays, to have the ability to make those plays, just blessed. And that's all I can really say about it. Other than that, it's just me trying to be relentless, go out there and get an effort I give in.
I'm sure you're not like playing any harder at the end of the games than you are in the Indian games, of course, but like, what is it about the Indian games that you made so many plays?
You know? It's just, you know, honestly, I have no question other than just being relentless. Answer other than being relentless. You know, like I said, man, just extremely blessed. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to call it, but extremely grateful that I'm able to do it.
If that ends up being your reputation, is that something you'd be proud of?
Most definitely, but let's be easy. You know how hard it is building reputations in Philly, man. People that expect it every week, but if that's the reputation, cool. Like I said, that's for y'all to say, my bad, for you guys to say, for you guys to decide. Me, I'm just going out there trying to be relentless and giving effort until the game is over.
We saw Reed kind of rebound and get an interception there. Both of you guys big plays at the end. What was it about that play that was such a big deal for you guys?
For Reed? Yeah. Turnover right there back in the end zone, you know, kind of what started it. We needed a big play. They were hitting us with quick little passes, dinking and doinking us, and finally Reed was able to pick them off on it, and extremely happy that he made the play. We needed a play, and he was there to make it.
Should you get credit for a sack on the intentional grounding?
I thought so, man. You know, it's kind of. Hopefully they look at something like that because it's hard, you know, especially on something like that where if he doesn't throw the ball, it's a guaranteed sack. He throws it in the dirt. And I ain't just saying it for me, for all edge rushers, man. I would hate to see that happen to anybody. So, it is what it is. The league changes rules every year. We'll see what happens, but I think they should follow it like, college. If it's an intentional grounding and somebody hasn't wrapped up, I think that should be a guaranteed sack.
What is it about you that you're able to play so hard? We've talked about the end of the games again, but you have to obviously be playing hard at that point.
Yeah.
Is it just motor? Is it the rotation? Like, what allows you to do it?
Motor, I attribute it to all of it. Motor, rotation, taking care of my body, just trying to do everything the right way. But most importantly, it's the want to. It's the will. I have that, I try not to get discouraged in games when frustrating things are happening. And like I said, I continue to play ball until, there's no more time on the clock at the end of the day. But, it's just it's a will, it's a want-to, it's determination. The game means so much to me, A lot of people do this thing to have fun, man. I'm doing this because I'm trying to leave something behind. I'm literally trying to be one of the best at what I do at the end of the day. And that pushes me. That's what drives me more than anything.
Situation, and we had that play drawn up for Julio all week. We're kind of all excited to see if it was going to work out for him, and he got smashed. I thought they hit him in the head, but maybe they didn't. But regardless, he held on to it, didn't face him, and just a great play.
Jason, with that sneak at the one, did you
just immediately know there was something wrong there?
No.
No.
I thought we scored a touchdown. It felt like we got the push, and then all of a sudden on the back, and yeah, I don't know. We talked about it. It felt like, you know, I don't want to get into it, but yeah, it sounded like we need to clean up the operation maybe a little bit to prevent that from happening. But you know, I think that's we run that play enough that we shouldn't have that situation occur.
How are you guys able to remain so resilient? You guys go down double digits, but it doesn't seem like that you guys are phased.
Well, I don't. You don't have a choice. You know, you can either be all upset and lose focus, and then you're definitely going to lose, or you can just keep fighting and just operate, you know, next play mentality. We feel, you know, we're a very, very confident team. We know that we have the firepower to make up, you know, deficits, right? We also knew that going into the 2-minute drive, we knew that we deferred and we're getting the ball to start the half. So, you know, whenever you're in that situation, you can make a 14-point swing very easily. And we didn't, I don't think we ended up getting it done, but, you know, we scored before half, which was huge. And I think, you know, for us, you know, we're always trying to just focus on the play in front of us, focus on the next thing at hand. And, you know, we have all the confidence in our world that the defense is going to get it going, that our offense is going to get it going. We have the players. You know, there's going to be ups and downs within the game. And, you know, I think at all times, you know that as long as we can get these things corrected and start building some momentum, that, you know, we'll have a chance at the end.
Did you get a look at either of those AJ touchdowns?
I saw the one. I still don't know how he caught it. I mean, absolutely insane catch. And, you know, now he's got the NFL record for the most consecutive 125 games. I mean, right now it feels like the offense is a little bit, you know, just throw it to AJ, and I'm hard pressed to say that that's not the thing to do. I mean, he's catching everything. He's open, it seems like, all the time. You know, the run game, we got to get some things figured out. I feel like we're kind of stalling out a little bit there. But when you have the playmakers out there, you know, if they really want to harp on taking away the run and kind of shutting some things down, it stresses some other areas out. And the playmakers we have across the board at wide receiver and tight end, really, you know, and then the quarterback's ability to get to all of these things, you know, we feel very confident.
Julio, can you walk us through your go-ahead touchdown?
I can run you through it real quick. Nah, it was good. I mean, it was a play we've been practicing. We've seen some looks that it was going to give us down in the red zone throughout the week. Me and Jalen practiced it. I mean, you couldn't have drew it up better. I mean, they did exactly what they've been showing on film, and we just went out there and executed.
Are you the primary on that play?
On that play, yes. I was the primary on that play. Absolutely. Because, I mean, we run the ball very well down there, so you have to be able to field with the safety to be able to try to stop the run at least. So.
Having been here a couple of weeks and being the primary on that play, though, how good is that as a sign of how far you've come already?
I mean, it's amazing. You know, like, we just believe in one another. You know, they believe in me to go out there and execute and make, you know, take advantage of the opportunity that's given. But it was more so for the team, me going out there and just, you know, playing my role and doing it to the best of my ability.
What about the moment itself? You know, Reed gets the pick, your touchdown, first lead all game, go ahead, score.
Well, I mean, it's football. I mean, I've been playing for a long time, right? So it's just like you got to take it one play at a time. You can't get ahead of yourself, regardless of what happens. You know what I mean? Like, just believing in one another. Just one play at a time, one play at a time. Regardless, good or bad, we got to get the next play, get the next play, get the next play. And that's just the mentality that we have, and, you know, we came out victorious today.
Julio, you just got here. So how did you, or how have they built belief? What has helped you guys catch on and build that belief in one another that quickly, even though you haven't been here as long as some of these guys?
Yeah, I mean, just practice, you know, seeing it day in and day out, having that want to, right, to be great, to strive for greatness. And then you have to believe in people too, regardless. You know, if you don't see it or you do see it, you know, you want to believe in somebody, knowing somebody has your back, regardless, right? So you're gonna go fight for them because somebody believes in you. So they give me extra motivation too to still go out there and do my job, and then continue to do it at a high level.
Have you tried to get any extra time with Jalen just to work on timing and that sort of thing?
No, I mean, whenever it comes, it comes. You know, there's no pressure. There's no, you know, we're not in a rush to do anything. We're just building.
Does it feel good to make that kind of like, you know, really good play, just to kind of show your teammates that you can still make plays like that?
I mean, they know I can make plays. I mean, we practice against each other, you know, every week. But you know, just like I said, my number was called. You know, I needed to be clutch and do my job, you know, at the end of the day, regardless of the score or where we was at. You know, it was just like it was an opportunity for me. I needed to take advantage of it.
Look, you've scored a ton of touchdowns in your career, obviously. I mean, does this mean anything special to you, being that, you know, the circumstances, anything you've had to overcome to get to this point?
Well, I know who I am, right? So, like, regardless of whatever the narrative is, it's just like, at the end of the day, man, it's a team win. It's not about me in this situation. Like, it's a team sport. I did it for my team, my teammates. The line did a great job. Jalen with the play fake, great read, everything. So, like, it just wasn't me making it happen. You know, I finished it and I did my job, but everybody else did their job on the play as well.
Julio, what did you think of AJ's one-handed catch?
Oh, phenomenal. I mean, guy's an absolute beast. Just the way he plays the game, the way he cares, you know, day in and day out. Just amazing athlete, amazing talent. We're going to be great for a while.
125 games, 6 straight games. How hard is that to do?
It's very difficult. I mean, he's the only player to do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's very difficult to do. So, I mean, hats off to him. But, I mean, just the ball club, everybody around, you know, the offensive line, the quarterback, everybody, you know, everybody plays a part in it. But, I mean, and he'll be the first guy to probably tell you that. But, I mean, very humble guy, you know what I'm saying, very humble, and a dog at that, too, though, just to go out there and keep, you know, week in and week out, to keep having success the way he's having it.
Is he much better than he was? I know obviously he was a good player when you were teammates with him in Tennessee.
Well, I don't look backwards, you know. He's an excellent player right now.
Okay. I just wanted to know if you had seen the improvement.
Nah, he's a great player, phenomenal.
He's big, you're big, Dallas Goedert's big. What kind of stress does that put on defenses in the red zone?
I don't know. I'm not a D coordinator. I don't know. You know. But, you know, everybody's making plays in the red zone. I mean, whenever we get our number called. So, who knows? We'll see where it goes from here.
On a play like that, where you know you're probably going to take a shot at the end of it, did you realize that, and what's the mindset going into it?
I mean, I don't care about getting hit. It's football. Like, they don't even cross my mind. Like, if I see somebody coming at me, he's supposed to hit me. You know, I mean, it's football for me. So I don't blink. You know, I've been doing it for a long time. So it's not like I freak out when somebody's finna hit me or hit me in the head or whatever the case may be. Like, my job is to focus on the football and catch the football.
Gotta look at the tape, but it felt like a tough, gritty game. We knew it was going to be that going into it. Them guys over there do a great job, especially on the defense end. That's exactly how I felt, like a gritty, tough game. Glad we came out with the win.
It really seemed like Jalen was favoring the knee a little bit out there at times. What did you make of the way he played in this performance?
Warrior. I ain't seen really favoring. I seen him doing what he needed to do for us to win, making plays as he always does. Tough.
Another big game from AJ. At this point, do you guys kind of just expect him to go off every week?
Yeah, most definitely. Big congrats to him. That's amazing. Set the NFL record for the most consecutive 125, right? Yeah. So the way he come into work, you could tell like that's how it's going to play out throughout the week. You know what I mean, just his mentality, how he come into work every day. His dog.
You guys rushed for fewer yards in this game than in any game this season. Did you see something that coming into the game that told you we can throw the ball against these guys? That's what we're going to do.
No, not me personally. No, like we got to look at the tape and correct whatever went wrong.
So you didn't want to throw it that much? I mean,
I'm not the OC,
no, I know.
so I don't know.
No, I know. Okay.
Yeah, we did whatever we had to do to get the win.
You guys able to overcome like the 2 turnovers inside the 5-yard line. I mean, that could have been pretty demoralizing.
Yeah.
How were you guys able to?
Yeah. The defense kind of helped us out, you know. And I was just, you know, I just think it wasn't nothing they was doing. It was us, you know. Fumbled the ball, you know, stuff like that. You know, I blame that first one on me because I should have scored. You know, I was on like 3-yard line. I should have freaking scored. You know, so So yeah, but we just got to clean up the little stuff. We're gonna continue to say that, but we still climbing and we still working. So.
AJ, what was your reaction to Julio Jones' first touchdown?
Oh man, Who James, man? Who James, man? I call him Who James Jet, man. They worked on it long enough in practice, so we was like, it better work, So, but yeah, we was all excited, man. For the vet to get in the end zone, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I know you are emotional during the game and excited. Did I detect that you were more today? I saw you talking to the defense. I saw you kind of pumping them up. Did you feel something more the way this game was going?
I do that all the time, to be honest. You just got to pay attention. To be honest, we do it in practice too. We're talking to the DBs and we're challenging each other each and every day in practice. Each rep. When we see guys are tired, we like, come on, Slade, we need our best rep right here. Or come on, Bradberry. And so that's what we were trying to do. We're just trying to get the guys ready, get the guys going. You know what I'm saying? Because one teammate say one thing to you, you can believe you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got your back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we were just trying to do, me and Smitty. It wasn't just me, so yeah.
As much as you say you want to stay humble, you've talked to us in the past kind of about your understanding of history of the game. So to have that spot in history, does that resonate with you?
Not at all, not yet. Because I'm still working. I think it'll be a time where I sit down and I'll be like, go AJ, but it's not there right now. We got a big matchup. Got Dallas. From what I hear, they had a good game, and we got to clean up some stuff, and we got to go to work. It's going to be a war. So.
How big for the team? What do you think it means to come back from a 14-3 deficit to slow start?
It meant a lot. Because not everything's going to go your way, and you gotta bounce back. You got to bounce back and try to find ways and keep clawing, keep scratching and clawing, and I think that's what we did. So.
How were they defending you? I mean. Switching guys. I mean, at one point they even had Forbes go back out there. Were you surprised that happened?
Yeah, they were rotating. And they was kind of mixing up coverage. They was kind of mixing it up on third downs. I don't want to give nobody any ideas, but so I'm gonna leave it at that.
Did you know you had the record?
Yeah, my teammates came and told me, but I was just trying to focus on winning the game. So.
How big is it to come out of this with a win? I mean, you see teams kind of get one out like this all the time.
Yeah, it's a division game. It's a road win. Of course it was going to be tough. Like I said earlier in the week, man, they know us and we know them. So we knew it was going to be a tough battle, and they just started off hot, man, and we just had to adjust. So.
The celebration on the second touchdown. What was the celebration on the second touchdown?
Yeah, my teammates was joking about me saying I was getting hung and stuff like that. My last touchdown celebration, so I just had to show them I can Tommy Hawk. I really can dunk. I really can play basketball, guys. So.
What happened on that? It seemed like Rivera thought that you should have been called for pass interference on the one that's down to the 1 yard line. What happened on that play?
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, we were just waiting to, just capitalize on the opportunity, and the opportunity came, and you got to make a play on the ball, especially at that crucial point in the game.
Could you walk us through that play?
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I was just reading his eyes. I saw that he was just looking backside pretty hard, and I was just said, we got to make a play. So I tried it, and luckily it came up pretty good. So.
Jalen, do you feel like that's the best you've played this year?
Must be you asking me.
How's your knee?
I'm here. I'm really happy how we persevered and how resilient we were today. I'm happy we won. I'm here. I told you guys I really wasn't speaking on it anymore. I'm out there.
Is the chemistry you have right now with AJ, is that the best you've ever had with a receiver?
I mean, it ain't been too long. Ain't been too long to go off of, but he's doing really impressive things. He's playing at a very high level. He's been consistent, and as a friend, I know what his mentality is and where it's coming from. It's no surprise in the way he works. what he does in the off season, where his mental is, and his why. And so I'm proud of him as a friend and as a quarterback. And I'm proud that he's truly invested into winning and putting the team first and doing whatever he needs to do in his role to win.
One-handed catch. AJ said that you actually threw that very similar type of coverage, similar part of the end zone on Friday. Can you describe that, and what is it, the trust that you have in him to throw that and to throw it exactly in that kind of position, which I guess is...
I think it's just a thing of preparation. It's a thing of preparation. We try and lean on that, so there is no wavering feeling when we're out there on the field. And obviously there's a ton we can do better, but that's something I've seen him do for a very long time, and he made a hell of a catch.
Jalen, what went into the resilience that you're talking about that was able to pull you guys through?
I think just how we believe. I think obviously there were some circumstances in the game that were not favorable for us. We would not have liked for it to happen, but I think we overcame it. And so it's just about the mentality that we have, coming out from where it's at go and being the team we know we are. Much credit to the Washington Commanders, as they always give us a good fight. They always come out there and play hard. I know the front seven very well, and that's a great team over there. And Sam Howell had a hell of a game as well. Was very consistent throughout the game, and much respect to him and his offense, and the OC over there as well.
Describe the touchdown pass you threw to Julio, just kind of what you were saying, and just him coming down with such a clutch catch.
Yeah, he made a big-time play in a big-time moment. I know he's not afraid of those. He's been in those moments a lot of times in his career, and it was cool to see. It's cool to see, cool to do. Cool to see him making a play for you. All my years, I wouldn't say that I'd be throwing touchdown passes to Julio Jones, but here it is.
What happened on the fumble on the goal line?
Wasn't able to get the snap. I didn't secure the ball well enough, and that's what happened.
The coach said that you guys, it wasn't pretty today, but at 7-1, where do you think this team is right now as you're trying to get to where you want to go?
We're just enjoying the journey. We're just enjoying the journey, and I don't think there's a point where we'll arrive as a team. Obviously, there's one stop that we like to make in the end, but it's just a journey. It's just a journey, and you have to really embrace the process of it, and that's what I've done. Not worried about anything else but what's in front of us and in front of myself in terms of us going out there and winning. That's the only thing that matters, and I think I am eternally. I'm able to light a fire in myself in terms of the standard that I want to play to, and I want the team to play to. But we all feed off of that. We all feed off of our energy. But I'm always okay with the result if I truly gave it everything that I had and prepared at the best of my abilities. And so we're just trying to continue to grow as a team. I think we're continuing to grow right now.
What kind of changes in preparation went from facing the Commanders in Week 4 to facing them now?
They had some guys banged up defensively and offensively. I know 57 didn't play today, and one of their safeties didn't play as well. Had some changes in the back end for them, but coach, their DC does a great job all the time. I feel like he's always done a great job, especially when he sees us twice a year. So it's a great challenge for us, and I'm glad we overcame it.
Jalen, is there something specific that you see on film from Emmanuel Forbes? It seems like you guys target him a lot whenever he's on the field, and you've had a lot of success. He's the closest defender to me. It shows up.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think it's just kind of unfolded that way. We just want to go out there and execute.
Thank you, Mark.
When you see Devontae Smith so wide open on that pass, does that make it even harder to kind of hit him on an open pass that he's so open on?
We were on the same page with it. It was not what he was supposed to do, but obviously we grew to be on the same page with that. And, he got in the end zone, I don't think, you know, you got guys like that. You want to just get an opportunity to catch the ball. Got 7 off of it, so.
Did he alert you? Does he give you a signal or whatever, or did you see him freelancing?
No, I knew exactly what he was doing. It wasn't as wide open as it seemed. He did exactly what he's supposed to do on the play. Obviously, I think they busted their coverage on the play, but he did exactly what he's supposed to do. He was exactly where I expected him to be.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Can y'all feel that? Can you feel what's about to happen on this field, man? Can you feel what we about to get into? They don't respect us. They don't know about our heart, man. That thing that's beating in your doggone chest right now. Whatever you got today, I got to have it. Are you gonna